And welcome back to the ballpark, everyone. Hey, Jimmy, you look a little tired.
Yeah, my pepper Petey, he was throwing up all night.
Was it the bird flu?
No, I think it was the pizza he ordered.
Your bird can order pizzas?
Yeah, only on Friday.
And how does your bird order a pizza?
Well, he usually orders it with anchovies, extra garlic, sunflower seeds.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Lines it, foul. Hernandez winds up. And he just broke that ball around the bat.
He's got to learn to sit down on that curve.
Strikes him out with a pitch that was beyond belief. One out, nobody on base.
The first baseman, number 26, Chris
Shelton gets ready. And it's popped up foul. And the pitcher's ahead 0-1. Lays off that one. And that's low.
Yeah, way to take one.
And he's ahead of the pitcher 2-1. And that's down and away for a ball. Hit sharply to the shortstop. Guzman pulls it in for the out. Two outs, nobody on base.
The second baseman, Polanco.
Fly ball, right center. And Vidro puts it away to retire the side. After a half inning of play, we are tied at 0.
You know, earlier I saw this advertisement for the news tonight. It said, find out what can make you blind in your medicine cabinet. Why can't they tell us? I'd like to find out now. I can't see the news tonight. I could go blind.
Soriano.
High hopper up the middle. Rogers fields this one on the bounce. One out, nobody on base.
The second baseman, Jose
Vidro
Vidro.
digs in. Oh, he is hit by the pitch, and he will hobble down to first base in pain. I think the pitcher found this guy's soft spot, which I guess is his body. One out, a man on base.
Johnson.
And that's headed to foul territory. Rogers with the windup. Lets it go for a ball.
He's being choosy. You know, I bet you he takes such a long time looking at a dinner menu, it'd drive you crazy.
Lays down a bunt. In time. And Johnson reaches base safely. Two outs, a man on base.
These hitters, they gotta have their little routine before they bat. Hurry up!
Guillen steps into the batter's box. The smash to second. He got him.
Have you ever chipped your teeth while you eat ice?
At the end of one, we are tied at 0. I don't like the taste of ice, Jimmy.
Well, 2 nights ago I splintered my bicuspid. Now it's just like a little point. It's like a diamond drill. And then I ripped the canker sore that's on my tongue.
Ow.
Third baseman, number 15, Brandon Inge.
Hit hard, right field line. Johnson catches it for the out. One out, nobody on base.
The shortstop is number 9, Carlos Guillen.
Oh, and that one has him flailing around like a flamingo on a hot plate. Legs and knees all head over handlebars. One out, one on.
Oh, boy. You know what? I don't like this guy's walk. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know.
Line shot to second. Vidro makes the grab for the out. And that's 2.
And with flawless execution, they turn the double play.
At the middle of 2, we are scoreless. Tonight on Newsbreakers, experts warn that too much fresh lemony scent can cause obesity, balding, and mental disorders in laboratory frogs and chickens. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning.
Center fielder, number 19,
Rogers, now set to deliver.
Church.
And now the pitch. And he ropes one back up the middle. Guillen makes the grab for the putout. One out. Bases are empty.
Brian Schneider.
And that's grounded foul. 0-1 the count. With the looper to short right. And Polanco makes the catch. Two outs, nobody on base.
Third baseman, number 11, Ryan
Zimmerman digs in. Hit hard on the ground to the hole. Out.
Nice execution there, Timmy.
And so, at the end of 2, we are scoreless. Tonight on Newsbreakers, yuppies and CEOs who wear ultra-baggy jeans, sports apparel, sneakers, and jewelry. Will our youth be forced to find something new to wear? Our fashion experts investigate. And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning. And the circle change catches him out in front. Oh and 1. Crushes it to the alley and left. And he catches it on the warning track. One out. Bases are empty. Ordonez steps in. Hit in the air to left. Guzman won't get this one. And Ordonez reaches base safely. One out, man on first.
Number 37, Kenny Rogers.
Chopped hard to the shortstop. Hernandez will field it on the bounce. And Rogers reaches on the fielder's choice. Rodriguez, 0 for 1 thus far. Struck out in his last at bat. Hernandez sets up. There's a drive, well hit right field. And he pulls it down. Going to the bottom of the 3rd. We are tied at 0.
Tim, what do you remember about the first ball game you went to?
I just remember how big the ballpark seemed and how many people swore.
I remember eating peanuts I found underneath the chair. Oh, they were good.
I saw a guy with the biggest pimple I've ever seen in my life sitting next to me. Chopper to the hole. Throws to first, and Guzman has himself a base hit.
Now at bat, number 61, Ivan Hernandez.
Foul ball. Fires. Swing and a miss, strike two. Oh, man, he's got egg on his neck for swinging at that.
He's got egg on his face, Tim, not his neck.
It's just a figure of speech, Jim. He doesn't really have egg on his neck.
You know we came from eggs.
And he beats the throw. No outs, and they've got runners on. Soriano gets ready.
Soriano.
Little looper, short left. And he misses the easy catch. He'll be charged with an error. And this guy's head is just not in the game right now, Jimmy. How could he miss that one?
I don't know, Tim. Judging from how bad he screwed that up, I guess his head has got to be somewhere in Zimbabwe.
There's a shot. The Nationals go up on top. And Vidro reaches on the error. Still nobody out. Johnson steps in. And that's line to short. Ian puts it away for the out. And they turn the double play.
Hey, a twofer. 1 play, 2 outs. Boy, you get your money's worth with these guys. Why does one fan down here keep yelling, no batter at everybody? You know, I'd like to see him hit a ball.
Guillen stands in. Hit in the air to right center. And Logan reels it in. And that'll do it for this inning. With 3 innings in the books, Washington leads by 1. Noticed you're wearing a nice new watch today, Jimmy.
Yep, I got it on Maxwell Street. Tells time in Hong Kong and Paris, too.
Now, all watches do, Jimmy. Time's the same everywhere, except Canada, where they got that metric clock, I think. Shelton stands in.
Shelton.
It's 3 a.m. right now in Bangkok.
Hernandez winds up. Gets under it, center field. And Church makes the grab. Polanco, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat.
Polanco.
Sends a rocket to deep right field. And Guillen pulls it down. There are 2 outs. Base is empty.
The third baseman,
Inge
number 15,
digs in.
Brandon Inge.
Line drive, but right at the second baseman. And that'll do it for this half inning. And so in the middle of the 4th, Washington leads by 1.
Oh, this is nice. It's Teacher's Day here at the ballpark. You know, Tim, I saw one of them correcting a sign at a concession stand. And there's really only one Owen Nacho, right?
The center fielder, number 19, Ryan Church.
Fly ball, left center. This one's going to be trouble. And Church has himself a base hit.
Brian Schneider.
Schneider gets ready. There's a shot to the shortstop. Guillen catches it for the out. And that's a double play.
Whoa, you know, I looked away for a second and suddenly they made 2 outs.
Coming to bat,
2 outs, nobody on base.
Third baseman, Ryan
Zimmerman
Zimmerman.
steps into the batter's box. Hit hard to the shortstop. And he is out. At the end of 4, Washington leads by 1. And I was wondering, Jimmy, if a pitcher wanted, could he take a running start as long as he finished off by pushing off the rubber? When I was a kid, this guy Billy Flanagan used to take this running start, whip these crab apples at me. Man, make me flinch. And he cracks one to deep center field. Well, fancy catch, Mr. Fancy Pants. I don't know. I'd have to say that's kind of bush league, Jimmy.
You know, they should put bushes out in the middle of the outfield. Some clown tries a catch like that, he goes head first into a bunch of prickers.
Loops one, shallow right. And he puts it away. There are 2 outs. The base is empty.
The center
Logan
fielder,
digs in.
number 19, Nook Logan.
Chopper left side. Fires to first. Out. With the bottom of the inning coming up, the Nationals lead by 1. Tonight on Newsbreakers, does your local news team give you real news, or do they rely on sensationalist filler? We uncover the naked truth. Guzman, 1 for 1 this game. Singled last time up. High hopper toward short. The play at first. He got him. One out. Bases are empty.
The pitcher,
Hernandez
number 65,
gets ready.
Livan Hernandez.
And that one goes foul. And he had a vicious cut there, just did miss.
You know, how come the biggest, hardest swings are always misses?
Well, just an illusion, Jimmy.
Like clowns?
0-2. Oh, man, he was hooked like a fish on that pitch, and now he's the catch of the day. 2 outs, nobody on base.
Number 12, Alfonso Riano.
Fly ball, right field. Interesting catch. You know, I'll bet Willie Mays or Mickey Mantle wouldn't have caught a ball like that.
They could have, they just wouldn't have.
And so at the end of the inning, the Nationals lead by 1.
Here's a reminder, tomorrow is Kids Can Hit Day. If you're one of the first 50 youngsters into the park tomorrow, you get to stand in the batter's box and have a 90-mile-an-hour fastball pitch come to your head.
Ordonez, and he is 1 for 1 today. Singled last time up. Big swing and a miss there, Jimmy.
You know, why bother swinging so hard if you're not going to hit it?
Delivers. Hit hard to the second baseman. And he is out. One out, nobody on base.
Number 37, Kenny Rogers.
Hernandez, now the windup. Swings and misses on the slider.
See, he thought there was a fastball. By the time he figured out it wasn't, it was past it.
That's a strike.
He saw something that just wasn't there, like a ghost ball.
And he's in the hole 0-2. Hit hard on the ground, right side. In time. Two outs, nobody on base.
The catcher, number 7, Ivan Rodriguez.
Hang on, I don't know if the park's going to hold this one. See you later, that's a home run. And Rodriguez ties the game up. He got out the tattoo and stick and printed his name on that ball.
Boy, when you're looking for the off-speed pitch, it's like the pitcher might as well lob it up there right to you underhanded.
Fee-fi-fo-fum, he beat that ball like a big bass drum.
You know, baseball's the only sport where fans can keep the ball. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Shelton, 0 for 2 so far. Flied out his last at bat.
Chris Shelton.
Hernandez looks in. Got under that one to right center. And Guillen makes the catch. And that ends the top half of the inning. With the bottom of the inning coming up, we're all tied up. Tonight, after the game, it's another episode of Gangsters. Find out why critics are calling it not just another glorification of violence and illegal activities by unlikable antisocial characters in a bleak, lifeless setting.
Coming to bat, the second baseman, number 3, Jose Pedro.
And that wasn't where he wanted it.
You know, if pitchers keep throwing him balls and he keeps taking them, he could lead the league in runs without ever swinging his bat. I mean, think about it.
He makes the grab. One out, nobody on base.
First baseman,
Johnson
number 24,
steps in.
Nick Johnson.
Hit sharply. Guns it to second. And Johnson winds up at second with a double. One out with a runner on second.
Jose Guillen.
Throws to second. And he's safe. He gets under this one, hit to right center. Throws to second. Church, 1 for 2 thus far. Singled last time up.
Ryan Church.
There's a drive, well hit to the alley and left. Johnson heading for home. The throw to the plate. The Nationals regain the lead. Two outs, one on.
Oh, boy, keep an eye out. Sometimes the bat just flies out of this guy's hand.
Schneider steps in. Oh, nice snap on that slider. That was pretty. Loops one, shallow left. And Inge makes the catch for the final out. And so at the end of the inning, the Nationals lead by 1.
How would you like to grow corn in your home? Potatoes, pine trees, right in your living room. Crop developing services in America can show you how. It's the hobby you've never thought about. Go to www.croppinetreepotato.com.
Polanco stands in. Pop foul. 0-1 the count. High bouncer to second. Hernandez Fields it on the bounce. One out, nobody on base.
The third baseman, Brandon Inge.
Inge digs in. The pitch. And he lifts this one to right field. And he'll make the play. Two outs, nobody on base.
The shortstop,
Guillen gets ready. Got under that one to center field. And Church with the hot dog move for the out. I'll tell you, that guy belongs in a circus making catches like that. Maybe he can sweep up after the elephant. The Tigers are just being dominated by this pitcher. After that half inning of play, the Nationals lead by 1. And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. Hey, Jim, you ever feel like just yelling at the top of your lungs when you're in church? I don't know what it is, but ever since I was a kid, I wanted to do it. And he shows good judgment there to take that crazy pitch for a ball. Hit hard, second base. Polanco makes the catch for the out. One out. Bases are empty. Guzman stands in. Fly ball, center field. And Logan puts it away. There are 2 outs. Base is empty. Rogers looks for the sign. Rogers, the windup. Spikes it hard to deep left field. And Monroe pulls it in. After the bottom half of the inning, the Nationals lead by 1. Tonight on Newsbreakers, his name is Derek, and he's lost 200 pounds in 1 year eating nothing but fat-free meatball hoagies. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. Monroe steps into the batter's box. And now the pitch. Chopped hard to the second baseman. Out. 1 out. Bases are empty. Logan stands in.
Logan.
Bunts it. The play at first. In time. Two outs, nobody on base.
Maglio Ordonez.
Hit in the air to right center. And Guillen pulls it down. And that'll retire the side. The Tigers are struggling to get anything going at the plate, Jimmy. After that half inning of play, Washington leads by 1. Tonight on 5-Minute Meals, 10 dinner recipes that require no effort, no brains, no kidding. And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning.
Number 12.
Soriano digs in. Hit in the air to right field. And Ordonez reels it in. 1 out, nobody on base.
The second baseman, number 3, Jose Pedro.
There's a drive, well hit to deep center. And he puts it away.
Now
2 outs, nobody on base.
First baseman, Nick Johnson.
And that ball is scorched to deep left field. And it bounces off the wall. And Johnson reaches base safely. Guillen, he's 0 for 3 thus far. Flied out his last at bat. The move to first, and he didn't get him. Gets under it, center field. And Logan catches it for the final out. And so at the end of the inning, the Nationals lead by 1. Tonight on Newsbreakers, health experts now say a balanced diet can be the gateway to anorexia and bulimia.
Coming to the plate, the pitcher, Nate Robertson.
He just broke off a big hook there. Does the word unhittable pitch come to mind here, Jimmy?
No, Tim, the word big idiot seems to come into my mind.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. The guy just swung at a bad pitch doesn't make him an idiot. Well, maybe the wind took it. There's a fly ball out to center field. The Tigers can't seem to figure out the opposing team's pitcher.
Rodriguez.
Drives one to deep center field. And this one's going to be out of reach. And Rodriguez has himself a single. Shelton, 0 for 3 at this point. Flied out his last at bat.
Shelton.
Hit on the line to short. And with that, the Nationals come away with the victory. Well, another exciting game has come to an end, partner.
And don't forget to join us tomorrow for Maggot Day. The first 10,000 into the ballpark receive free maggots.
That's not what it says. It says magnet.
Well, you know, the screen is so blurry and dirty, I can't read a thing.